Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, just FYI, it is Natasha Taylor. It is Sunday Mobility and Stretch. It is 8:30 a.m. Eastern if you're joining me. So, I'm going to let you know right now, I'm trying this technology thing out. I have Instagram Live going, and I've got YouTube Live going. So, let me know, number one, if you hear me okay, where you're checking in from, but at the same time, just know that if I start looking up or off to a corner or something, that's the reason why. So, welcome. Good morning. I hope you all had a great weekend. If you're in the United States, it was American Thanksgiving weekend. A lot of people had a few days off. Some people didn't, depending on what your industry is. So, just wishing you, if you did get a few days off, a nice time. So, for those joining on Instagram, good morning and welcome. So it's Sunday Mobility and Stretch. I know you haven't seen me on Instagram as much, but it's because I've been on YouTube. So right now I've got 2 streams going now. If you are able, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel where I have my live streams going, and they're all going to be housed. They're all being housed in one spot on my channel. So instead of trying to find them through my profile, everything is together. You can search hip pain, knee pain, stretches, back, hands, arms, whatever. It's all together. So if you haven't seen me, that is why. And for my YouTube folks, if I keep popping over here, it's because I just need to say hi to Instagram. So no worries. Good morning, everyone. All righty. So let's get into it. So today we're doing dynamic mobility, dynamic stretching. Okay. So I want to start with some knee hugs. Why do we need to do some flexibility? Good morning over on YouTube. We're going to bring those knees up and down. I want you just gently hugging the knees. So why do we need flexibility? Number one, well, why do we need stretching and joint mobility, right? We want flexibility. We want to maintain our joint health. So each joint has a certain amount of range of motion, right? We want to be able to maintain that and keep that as we get older. Otherwise, we get stiff. So when you see people who say they're stiff or are physically stiff, cannot move, that's why. I'm not saying all of it is due to lack of mobility. They weren't doing their mobility exercises, but something along the way stopped. Somewhere in there, they either stopped moving. That range didn't go through its full range. If you've ever heard of frozen shoulder, so for example, the shoulder, look at how far it goes, right? Frozen shoulder means it gets stuck. You go to lift it and it literally gets stuck, and it's a result of an injury that didn't heal very well. So now that person lacks mobility. So we're trying to avoid that altogether. So if you're with me, you're going to keep doing these knee hugs for 10 more seconds. I want you to pull, standing tall, pull those knees into your chest the best you can. If you can't get them to your chest, hold underneath your thigh and bring them up towards you, okay? Let's do 3, 2, 1. Let's switch to our quads. Now, if you've got good knee mobility, this is going to be easy. If your knees are a little, you might not like this. Just watch me first. So, quad stretch. Grabbing the foot, bringing your heel to your butt. Then we're switching. So we're alternating, bringing our heel to our butt and stretching out our quads, okay? Grab that foot, bring it to your heel, so it looks like this. Watch your balance. So I'm doing this freestanding. Hold on to something if you don't like it. It is dynamic, so I need you moving. So that's why I don't really hold on, because you could do this walking. Let's say you're doing this as a warm-up. You could walk with it, bring those heels to your butt, nice and gently squeeze, right? Or you can stay in spot. But the point is, you're alternating and you're moving. Keep going. Let's do for 10 more seconds. Nice job. As my balance is wonky this morning, it's all good. We woke up. We're here, right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to teach some inchworms. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Content Alchemist. Good morning. Good morning, everybody on Instagram. We're going to walk it out for inchworm. So I'm backing it up. We're walking out into plank position, holding our plank, using our hands to walk back. This is what it looks like if you have not done inchworms before. The goal is to get a nice posterior chain stretch warm up this trunk, okay? Nice and easy. You do what you can do. Come on down, walk it out, plank position, look down and pause. Use your hands to walk yourself back. Notice my feet haven't moved, right? My feet haven't gone anywhere. So I'm reaching down, I'm walking it out, pause, and then walk it back. All right? So we're gonna do 10 of these. That was 2. This is a nice posterior chain. What's the posterior chain? Your calves, your hamstrings, your butt. Okay, I'm getting a nice, my feet, my plantar fascia. As I go down, I'm getting a nice stretch, gentle stretch, right? But the movement is allowing for circulation. It's allowing my body to warm up and get into these movements without forcing it, right? We don't want to force anything. I think this is 5. I want you to pause. Let's warm up now. I didn't show you. If you can't hold a full plank, you're coming down to your knees. You're pausing, pushing your knees back up and walking it up. Sorry for not giving the modifications. All right, let's go. So down, walk it out. If you need to your knees, back up to your toes, and take it back. All right, this is 7. If you're doing this correctly, you should feel some fire happening. We're not moving really fast, but this is called also a dynamic warm-up. This is the way you can warm up in your home before any exercise, before any activity, without feeling like you have to do jumping jacks, running in place. Not that those are bad. I do those too. But just another way to warm up that body, prime our bodies for movement, improve our joint mobility and flexibility, which is what we need. All right, this is the last one. I didn't count, but I'm going to say it's the last one. It's got to be at least close to 10. All right, let's back it up. How are we doing? How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. All right, so next we're going into a deep squat into calf raise, okay? Let's open up these hips. For those of you who follow me, who rock with me, I talk a lot about posture. Okay, I talk a lot about posture. So, and I also talk about working in the range of motion you have. I'm not asking you to look like me, and honestly, I'm not the most flexible person either. I do a lot of stretching and mobility, so I'm probably more flexible than most 45-year-old women, but I'm not a yogi by any means. So I ain't gonna take my leg and put it behind my head. Nah, I ain't doing any of that. So if I look like I'm going too deep, don't go that deep. You do what you can do. So what I want you to start with, though, is a wide stance. I want your toes pointing out some. We're going to go down low. I need you down. Whatever you can do. So if you can get down here, deep squat, so that butt is coming down like that sumo, really low squat, but I need you to be able to still see. So if you feel like you're doing that, this is not a low squat. Okay, this is just you bending over at the back. You jack your back up. You don't do that. They have to call me something else. You don't do that, right? I need your chest up, right? Sit down. Sit. If you can sit and get here, that's fine. If you can sit and get here, that's fine. If you can sit, this is where you're at, that's fine. For wherever your squat is, down low, come up to your toes. We're going to a calf raise. Okay, if you see that, we're sitting down low. Come up onto your calves. Okay? Let's go. Timer's on. We have 30 seconds of this. Your pace, nice and easy. Sit low. Get your booty down. Good. Come up and up. So like I said, this is dynamic mobility, dynamic stretching. So we're not doing squats for exercise, but squatting is a functional movement. Hopefully this morning you got up and you sat down on something this morning, right? You had to squat down to do that. That's what it is. Maybe not this low, but some parts of the world, this is how low they get to do what they got to do. And guess what? Those people live very long. When you can get down here and get back up. Good. I need one more out of everybody. Deep. Chest is up. Sink. Come up onto your toes. Hips, calves, legs should be nice and warm, right? Going into those calves again. Dynamic calf raises. I'm going to tilt YouTube down a little bit, so excuse me for a second. Thank you. What we're doing is going into a down dog position. Okay, down dog. If you hear banging, I have children. My apologies. All right, and the mic stuff, we're getting there. Don't worry. Give me a little bit. 2024, it's probably gonna look like a whole studio by the grace of God. Anyway, so hopefully you hear me very well. If not, I apologize. We'll get some voiceovers or something like that. And banging are a 6 and an 8-year-old who have been home for like 5 days. So it is what it is. So let's get into dynamic calf raising. We're going to go into a down dog, which is this position. If you do yoga, okay? I just want you looking down. We need to protect that head and neck. So I'm going to tell you, keep that head down. You ain't got to look at me for this, right? Look, watch me, then go into the motion. Here we are, down dog. So we're just going up on our toes and down. So up, down, nice and easy. Nice and easy, good. There we are, up and down, good work. Nice job, a few more. Give me 10 seconds here, 10 seconds. Nice and easy, you're nice and strong through your arms, holding yourself up, which means your arms are nice and warm right now, right? We got those shoulders working. And time. Bend your knees a little bit, walk it back up like you did for inchworm. Come back up. Let's take it down. Let's open up the hips a little bit more. So we're gonna we'll do some Cossacks today. We are gonna do some lateral deep lunging. If it doesn't bother you, if you have hip issues, knee pain, maybe even ankle, one of those joints doesn't like to roll the way the other ones do, we'll modify, we'll do what we can. What I'd like to see, again, this wide stance. I need your feet facing forward. So all 10 toes are facing forward. We're not turned out this time. I need you wide, but feet facing forward. I need your back straight, okay? That's what we're doing. Then we're dipping down into a lateral lunge. You can stop here if you need to. If you need more, you come all the way down. You do what you can do. Then you come back up, all right? Whatever you can do. We're going to the opposite side, and we're going side to side. So this can be it. You might stop here. And I would rather you do this if your head is up and your chest is facing me. Again, if you end up bent over, that's not what we're doing. You're going to hurt something. So deep. Come back up, right? Go. Come back up. Opening up these hips. Go. Stretching that hip adductor, it's called, right? Go. Deep into that hip. If you can. Look how much mobility is happening at my ankle, at my knee, at my hip. All right? There's stability and strength there too. That's why mobility isn't just a stretching thing. It's actually strength. I need strength to push myself back up. If you can't get that low, remember, we're stopping. We're not going into pain. We're not forcing the joint to do something it can't do. Here we go. Nice job. I'm going to stay up for these last two. Deep lunge and up. My chest is still forward. My toes are still forward and up. I need one more each side. Sorry, that was that one on this one. This is it. Last one. Go. Other side. All right. Let's take it down. So what I would like to see for my knee people, I'll modify it for you, okay? For everyone else, I need a lunge, forward, twist open, straighten that front leg, bring it back, step up. We're gonna go through it. For those who can't do that, you're in a half kneel position. Hand down, open. If you can, rock back. Here, switch. Okay? Lunge, twist, hamstrings, back to your lunge, come up and switch. Actually, let's all do that. We're all gonna stay down, do that. I'll show the other one later. I can't do both at the same time. All right, so we're down. So if you are someone who maybe the knees are bothering you, roll a towel, put it underneath. If you can, I mean, it would have to go a long ways so that every time you come into this kneeling position, you're in the same spot. Ready? So forward lunge, runner's lunge, hand down, twist away, come back, lengthen that hamstring, come back, bring that leg to meet the opposite knee, come up. Switch sides. Lunge it forward, hand down, twist yourself open, come back, stretch out that hamstring, come back, bring that leg where we started. I need 2 more each side. So we're nice and tall, we're lunging forward, hand down, twist open, come down, hamstrings, come back, come up, okay? Here we are. Body's upright, lunging forward, twist open, come back down, hamstrings, come back down. Got 1 more each side. Hopefully everybody's still with me here. Still with me. My mic situation is going to get together, I promise you. So we're going forward, hand down, twist it open, and back, hamstrings, come up. I need 1 more on that other side. Bring that leg back. So leg is here, you're nice and tall, lunge forward, hand down, let's open up and twist, come back, let's lengthen that hamstring. Here we are, bring that leg back. For those who need more, let's try the standing one, okay? I'm gonna start this way because I actually wanna step back into a runner's lunge. Ready? Runner's lunge, twist open, open up hamstring, runner's lunge, step forward. Got that? Switch sides. Runner's lunge, nice and tall, twist open, hamstring stretch, back to runner's lunge, step up, okay? 2 more. Back into runner's lunge, twist open, hamstring stretch, back to runner's lunge, and step up. Runner's lunge, twist open, hamstrings, back to runner's lunge, step up. All right, that was that. We're almost done because it's time to go. It's been, my head just cut off. It's been 17 minutes, 18 minutes. So I got 1 more for us. We're going to wrap it up. Have a great Sunday. Or if you're watching the replay, have a great day, whatever day it is. Thank you for joining. I want to say that in advance. My name again is Natasha Bachier-Taylor. I'm an online health and fitness coach. I'm a physical therapist. I merge the fitness and therapy world together to create safe online exercise programming for women, majority over 30 who want to exercise, don't want to get injured, don't want to get hurt, but want to learn all these movements safely and understand their posture and their body. Last one, we're on the ground. So if you're just joining me, we've been up since 8:30. We're doing dynamic mobility and stretch. This will be saved on Instagram and in YouTube, so you can access it whenever you need. So thanks again for watching the replay. So let's get down to the ground. I need you on your butt. We're going to open up these hips one last time. It's called dynamic piriformis, I like to call it, or moving piriformis. So for the piriformis stretch, we normally are on our back, doing something like this. So I need you up on your butt bones. Instagram, hopefully you can see me, okay? So here we are. I'm putting my left ankle on my right knee and I'm open. So if I were to face you, this is what I look like, okay? So I'm going to do it sideways. My hands are helping me. So notice I'm here. My weight is in my hands. I'm leaning back. Because what I'm going to do is I'm move my body forward and back. So my butt is going towards my heel the best it can. Whatever you've got. Nice and easy. That was 2. Here's 3. In and out. 4. Here's 5. You might even notice the shoulders are waking up. 6. That's why we like to call this dynamic. We're moving through 7 motions and joint mobility. No pain, going in and out. 8, and you might notice the more you do one thing, you can go further the more you go, but that's the goal, is to slowly work our way into it. That was 9. One more this side, then we switch. And 10. All right. Turn it around. So right leg on left, last exercise. Any questions? Go ahead and put them in the chat. I'll get to them. Here we go. So right leg, right ankle on left knee. My hip is open, whatever you've got. And we're going in and out. Okay? Nice and easy. In, out. Here we go. Good work. There should be no pain. You might feel a deep stretch. You definitely don't want to feel pain or any type of shooting, funky feelings. Those funky feelings might be numbness, tingling, shooting, radiating pain. We don't want any of that because there's a very big nerve in this region. There's a few of them. You know, everybody talks about sciatica. This is not, and I'll say this is not the one thing that fixes sciatica. Believe me, it isn't, okay? So yes, we might prescribe a piriformis stretch. You might Google and see something that looks like this. Does not mean it's going to be right for you. So if you are having radiating leg pain, numbness and tingling down your leg, you definitely don't want to just do this. I want to do this. This would be a lot more aggressive, not even a little bit more aggressive. So there's other ways to fix that, which we're not talking about today. But I want you to do 2 more here. My point was, if you feel that doing this, we're going to just stop. Don't do it. Don't do anything, honestly. Any movement that creates that sensation in your leg or your arm or something like that, you would want to stop. All right, I'm coming up. So that was the end of our mobility session. Okay. Like I said, welcome. It is Sunday Mobility and Stress. Let's go up. So Instagram, thank you for joining me. YouTube, thank you for joining me. We'll see how this works, and we'll see if we can do this. So the next one will be this Wednesday, 6 a.m. I do a 20 to 30 minute quick workout. So this one's actually boom, boom, boom. Let's get something in. So this is for you if you're having a hard time fitting in fitness, okay? You're telling me you're tired. You don't have that time to prioritize your health, right? You don't have that time. You don't know when, you don't even know what to do. So you're like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. Because number one, I don't want to get hurt. I want to work out with weights, but I don't know what to do. But the biggest thing is I don't want to get hurt, and I don't have any time, and I'm exhausted. I got to get these kids to school or wherever they got to go, or I got to get to work, whatever it is you need to do, right? Or I just need to stay in bed because it's 6 a.m. I don't feel like getting up. I get it. I do. So Wednesday morning, 6 a.m., I have that going on. But again, if you don't make it, it'll be saved for the replay later. Check YouTube. So I want you all, Instagram, I'm talking to y'all now. I need y'all to go to my link in bio. There's a tab. Just subscribe to my YouTube page. When you go there, you will see all of these things and you'll understand what's going on, okay? So all of you who've been rocking with me on Instagram, first of all, I want to thank you. I do. I want to thank you big because the support has been great. I love you all. I want y'all to be able to stay moving, stay active. I know some of y'all will look for these things. So I'm just letting you know that they haven't gone away. They're in YouTube. So go to my link in bio, subscribe. And if you're on YouTube watching this for the first time, subscribe. And you're going to see everything together, okay? That's what I got for you. So this Sunday, I want you to get some rest if you can. If you're going through, I'm sorry. If you're going through something hard, I'm not going to tell you to go for a walk and breathe it out. But I will say that people have your back. Breathe it out, write it out, scream it out, punch it out, whatever you got to do to get it out. Try not to hold it inside. So it means you got to do some of these stretches. I have one from last week that is more slower. That's more relaxation. That'll probably be really good for that. If you're feeling anxious, you're feeling stressed, you don't know how to get it out, you know what I'm saying? If you can't write it out, if you can't verbalize it out, try that one. It's really good slow motion designed for breathing and trying to de-regulate the body, but also bring those stress and anxiety levels down. All right, so that's all I got for you because I have to run. So Instagram, thank you for joining. YouTube, thank you for joining. I will see both of y'all Wednesday morning. Take care.